Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me here on Elegantly EDC. Okay, that's enough of an introduction, let's get into it. I am so incredibly excited to share this piece of EDC gear with you, or pieces really. This is the NESTOUT series of batteries, lights, and accessories. And this is not a sponsored video. I enthusiastically purchased these, put them through their paces, and now have an objective review to share with you. So just a little bit about the company behind these. NESTOUT is a Japanese company and subsidiary of Elecom, a consumer electronics company renowned for its focus on design. And that focus on design is evident in this product. Again, this is the 10,000 milliamp battery pack and the Flash 1 light attachment. And finally, the tabletop tripod from NESTOUT. The design aesthetic is what really drew me to this piece of gear, as it appears, at least to my eye, to be clearly inspired by World War II military gear, with the battery pack resembling even a miniature canteen or even a flask, and the light both looking and functioning like a modern version of a lantern from the time. Even the finish, the color, and the text used on these harkens back to vintage military gear. Now, I want to say up front that I'm well aware that there are a ton of gimmicky products in the EDC gear space. I even own and enjoy some fun, quirky, but honestly completely impractical items that serve more as a conversation starter than realistic and useful everyday carry items. And at first glance, these NESTOUT items look as if they fall into that category. Although these appear to be form over function, the build quality and extraordinary attention to detail may prove that first impression wrong. So let's take a look at the battery first. This is the 10,000 milliamp model with a single USB-A output and a single USB-C input-output jack. NESTOUT also makes a smaller 5,000 milliamp and a larger 15,000 milliamp battery, just depending on what you'd like to see. The larger versions have two USB-A and a single USB-C jack. The build quality feels solid. It's waterproof, dustproof, and shock resistant, thanks to a shock-absorbent inner cushion and a hard exterior shell. The build quality and materials used result in this unit weighing in at half a pound, or 241 grams to be exact. So this isn't the smallest or the lightest 10,000 milliamp battery on the market. But what you lose in size, you gain in durability. Remember, a 10,000 milliamp unit is generally sufficient for 1 to 2 full charges for most modern smartphones, or a 3/4 charge for an average tablet. For smaller devices like earbuds or smartwatches, it can provide multiple charges. The USB-A jack outputs a standard 2.5 watts, while the USB-C jack output supports 18 watt fast charging. This makes it suitable for a day trip or any other light charging application. In addition to using it for a small charge personal electronic item, we've used these to provide power to camera rigs and accessories. An LED indicator on the top of the battery provides a good representation of the remaining battery level in the unit and is activated by a small power button here on the side. And this serves as a true on and off switch for the unit. Although retro in design, the unit includes standard modern protections against overcharging, over-discharging, overcurrent, and short-circuiting. Given its rugged build quality and use of premium materials, it is more expensive than other power banks in its class. This particular unit cost $54 online. So if bang for your buck is your primary concern, there may be better options available. But this is really important. This is much more than a simple power bank. NESTOUT designed this power bank to be part of a modular system to be used with other custom-fit battery attachments, creating what the company refers to as a comprehensive outdoor power ecosystem. Perhaps too ambitious of a marketing slogan, but I will say that this modular system is perfect for camping and hiking, or just about any other situation where you would need a near-waterproof, durable floodlight. And speaking of lights, this is the Flash 1 LED light attachment, which comes with this well-designed and well-built tripod base. I'm going to go ahead and assemble it now. This high-performance flashlight or LED light panel allows for customizable color temperature and adjustable brightness settings for 30 to 1,000 lumens. Quick side note, and although it's clearly designed and marketed as an outdoor adventure light, the ability to control the color temperature from roughly 2400 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin makes this an awesome little video production light, especially given the 1/4 of an inch 20 thread at the base of the battery, which allows this little light to be attached or placed just about anywhere. The light itself is adjustable, allowing you to shine the light wherever you need it. And that said, this is a very diffused floodlight, making it great for tight spaces like a tent or a vehicle. The Flash 1 light attachment allows for usage times ranging from 4.5 to 26 hours, depending on the intensity setting. This light, along with the Lamp 1 attachment, which allows for true 360-degree lantern-like light sources, securely mounts to the power bank and makes use of the attachment collar and O-rings to keep water and dust away from electrical contacts. Once assembled, it feels very sturdy, and speaking of the attachment collar, this is really my only source of complaint. I wish the provided dust cap from the battery was able to thread onto the collar while in use as just a standalone battery pack. Unfortunately, you can see where the problem lies. I fear of losing this collar, and although the attachments can technically work without it, the collar is what provides the water resistance and rigid durability needed for these attachments for any practical sense. I would love to see a collar that allows for a twist lock connection similar to a B&C connector at some point. But again, the materials used, the build quality, attention to design, and the fit tolerances feel very premium. The control switches feel very well made, smooth, and responsive. And overall, I still think that this is a very impressive LED floodlight. Right now, NESTOUT features 2 light options, and a fan as accessories along with a 2 or 4 panel solar panel charger. But the sky's the limit on what could be designed to work with this modular system. So, if you're listening, NESTOUT, may I suggest a high-volume air fan to blow up an air mattress, or an electronic mosquito-repelling attachment, or maybe even a weatherproof outdoor Wi-Fi or wildlife camera. The possibilities really are endless, and this is what I'm most excited about. Not just the gear I've got today, but the innovative modular accessories yet to come. So, to answer the question, does this replace my current power bank or small flashlight everyday carry in my purse or my bag? No. But I still love this device, especially as part of the modular system, and I absolutely will take it with me on my next backpacking trip or even overnight vacation. For those of you who find yourself in more demanding environments than I do, I believe you would greatly benefit from this product's durability compared to its many competitors. It's great to see this much design aesthetic being employed without sacrificing quality or function. Additionally, everyone, and I do mean everyone, who has seen this in the office has stopped to ask about it, even those who could care less about EDC gear. This has earned a spot, and rightfully so, on my list of very favorite things. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe as it does help my channel grow, and I'll see you next time.